woman bouncing on my lap like that before. Just a mensch.
Marty, you're fine.
Hi, I'm Pedron, and of course the blog is called Funtertainment here on RCAT Media, and I'm so excited to be on the set of Postal Madness. And this is Paul David Miller, and his character is Marty. So I guess tell me about your experience as an actor in this play, lessons learned, and any advice to actors out there in performing on an off-Broadway play like this.
Well, I joined the show 3 years ago in the inception of the play, and the character, it was a very black and white character. He didn't have much depth to it, so I wanted to create something that was memorable, and I had to read between the lines, which taught me a lot about my craft, about knowing what you're capable of creating, really, because taking a character from just words to life is very, it's a very intriguing idea and process, and it takes every actor a different kind of route to discover what the character is going to be and who they really are and what they mean to what the character means to them.
And I guess the other question about is the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Is the audience very important to us as performers in how we perform on stage?
I think the audience is the most important part of the whole idea of theater, because if you don't have an audience, there's nobody to perform for. And we work very, very hard as actors to put on a great show for an audience. So I think it's very important to support live theater. Come see it and enjoy it, because it's a lot of work to put it on, and we love to have an audience to share that with.
And as an audience, I'd like to encourage you guys, if it's a comedy, laugh out loud. If it's a drama, cry, because we actually feel it and see it. We actually see you guys. So give us the feedback. Laugh out loud if it's funny. And at a certain performance, I think the one today, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it because people were laughing.
That energy is so important, and it's kind of like a relationship between the audience and the character, because you get to share a kismet energy that comes together, and it's a very magical experience. That's why theater is very, very special to me, because I get to share something so deep within me with somebody that's enjoying it. So,
thanks very much. Be sure to laugh out loud.
What the hell are you talking about?
Do you remember Manny?
Manny? Oh my God, yes, Manny. Oh my God, he was the best bareback the best barback we've had.
So this is Vinny Cuevas, who plays Billy, the bartender.
Nice.
Lessons learned from this play as an actor, as a performer. Anything you can say about your experience working on Postal Madness?
Well, we've been at this for 3 years, and each year it escalates some more better. We get better talent, better actors, and it never gets old. I never get bored doing it, and we have room to improvise, which is what I like about direction. Some places a little robotic, but I get to be something that I'm not, but it's fun doing. And I don't want to do it with disrespect, but I do it with laughter and humor, and I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast with them, and every time, it's bittersweet when you got to say goodbye, even though we're all friends and family, but it's just, you want to keep doing it. You want to keep doing it continuously, and hopefully we will. We'll take it on the road or something.
And for this particular performance, this is the last performance. So in my case, it's bittersweet, of course. This is the third year we're doing it, 2014, 15, and 17. Yeah. It's great to be part of this ensemble piece as Mr. Yu. So I guess any parting words, any words of encouragement to performers out there in performing on an off-Broadway play?
Well, what you have to do is take on roles challenging to you. And you just master them on stage. It's easy to become at the comfort zone. You always take what you're not comfortable with, and you go out there and you master. Because I'm nervous every time I go out there, and I say, I hope I do this right. And somehow, I let the audience do the judging, and they praise it. So I'm happy with it. But it's like being a doctor. You never stop learning. So don't get too comfortable.
You actually never lose the nerves. You never.
No, they always there.
You always.
It's unbelievable. Like you almost you can't come out. But then when you go out there, you just go bananas.
He does.
Beautiful. Well, it's an understatement of me. Yeah.
Thanks, Vinny. Appreciate it.
Have a good time. Louis, God bless you guys.
I understand you dated a homeless man?
Oh, Stepan. He was so dirty and smelly. He could have been a rock star. And the best part was that after our date, I can just drop him off wherever, and he was home.
Actually, this is Frances Lozada, co-producer, co-director, and co-everything. But she's also the star of the Postal Madness play that we're having. So tell us about the lessons learned if you have experience working on Postal Madness as all the different hats that you're playing, producer. Actually, you also did props and co-directing it and acting as two characters.
Oh, I think this play is a lot of fun, the characters, and I get to work with my friends. And so we've been doing this for a while, so every time that we do it, it's almost like a reunion. And we get to kind of workshop it and...
It's evolved. It's evolved, right? It's an evolution.
And did you get into it again? Oh, come again. It's just like a work in progress, and as an actor, I like it because I try different things, and you know, we just try different things, and we could take a chance because we feel more comfortable. And I think, you know, from the play, from when it started, it was good, and I think it's getting much better.
And then the other thing too is Frances has been producing films, acting in films, and how do you actually juggle being a housewife, being a mother, being an actress and a producer of different productions here and there?
I have to really nourish myself,
A lot.
keep myself healthy, drink a lot of water, get some sleep, although sometimes I don't get that much sleep. I just try to stay focused on the kids, on what I need to do, and I try not to get too distracted with outside because I can get easily distracted.
Yes. Well, as an actor, it's okay to get distracted and just react to it, right?
Yeah.
But in your
That makes
case,
it more fun.
I know.
In this case, if I want to get things done, I have to stay focused.
Focus, yes. And this is Postal Madness. We need to stay focused because it's a riot on set.
Yes.
I mean, on the play. So thank you very much for all your support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. And you're the last man standing.
You pick up a few things with a PhD in psychology and 20 years on the job.
Excuse me, Inspector, we have you set up in a conference room right over here.
So tell me about, fun stuff that you experienced in this play. If you got a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds.
Hey, Rick.
I think Rick has.
All right, well, it's been a very lively, fun type of experience, working with new people. Doing comedy, of course, is always an interesting challenge in and of itself. I'm mostly a dramatic actor, but I do enjoy doing comedy, and I've had a blast doing this particular production.
Is that your first physical comedy type of performance?
No, actually, I've done some in the past, but it was quite a long time ago. I've done some like sketch comedy for like smaller skits. Did Malvolio way back in the day, but mostly I do dramatic type roles. I don't usually do comedy. I usually do dramatic type roles.
And John?
You know, I've had a great time doing this, and I've learned a whole lot from you and from Rick. And Rick cracks me up every night. I mean, he's money on these, on the timing and the lines and stuff. And the whole group, it's really been a joy to work with. It's been great.
True.
So the two of you, I guess, asking you about the lines, because you got the most lines. I'd be scared to like deliver all those lines, because they're almost, you're in the beginning and the end, and you guys deliver all of the gazillion lines. So how do you memorize things and be on point each night?
I'll tell you what I did. I actually recorded some of the script with my wife, and then I went into my computer and I like edited out my lines, and then I was able to bounce stuff off of
You
myself.
practiced that way.
I did, and it really worked actually. It helped.
Good tip.
Yeah, what I do is I act out my lines. That helps me to memorize lines. I literally act it out just as if I was with the cast, but I do it at home. And basically that's what helps me to memorize.
Good advice. Anyways, looking forward to seeing you guys. So please support everything that we do, and thank you very much for being out here. And as I think Paul was mentioning, that it's important to have an audience. So please come support, off-Broadway place like this. It's gonna,
Thank you.
So congratulations for doing two parts.
2 parts, yeah.
Several days. It's
right.
different from your. Of course, we all have different backgrounds. Even though we're pursuing this, you're in the medical field,
Yes.
and you're still pursuing your dreams. I mean, hats off for you doing this. And yeah, tell them your final words about your words of wisdom. I guess. Tell them how to pursue this dream.
You just do it. You got to do it.
So Michael Anthony is actually the creator, the co-writer of it, and the producer. And we're so excited to be part of the journey. I'm one of the original ones for 2014, 2015, 2017.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me back. I'll ask everyone the lessons learned that they had in performing in this play. How about you, throughout the years in putting this in production? What are the lessons learned and things that you can probably advise to the artists out there about producing and doing this stuff?
Oh, it costs a lot. Well, you have to be prepared financially when you want to put up a play. But other than that, if you're surrounded by good quality actors, sometimes you might not even think about how much you're spending. Because to have a good quality, you need good actors such as Lewis and these guys. So they've been a tremendous help in the last 3 years. And getting the word out there with these guys performing great with this comedy is one of the best experience I'm experiencing with these guys.